Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of water. So if you're Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of June 2nd through the 4th, 2023. So I thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. Okay, so we have the overall energy as the Ace of Wands. We have Magician. We have the Ten of Swords. We've got the Knight of Cups, the Five of Cups, Temperance, the Emperor, and Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So the overall energies, it seems as if you've had to let something go. You've had to do some kind of releasing. And now there is some new energy that is being brought to life. It seems too like there's something that maybe you've been manifesting, maybe you've been working on several different things, and one of them like has life to it. So especially creatively, maybe you had like a lot of creative ideas and you were like doing a little bit of each thing every day. And then finally it seems like something takes flight or something comes to life. Now, I also see this as some kind of opportunity being presented to you. And this may be something that's happening now, or it's something that is happening in the future. But it seems like there's an opportunity, and you might turn down this opportunity and then later regret it. It's like, why didn't I, take that opportunity when I had the chance? I think I made a mistake. It seems like something's going on where you start reflecting on the past a lot, and you could get stuck there. Try not to beat yourself up or have a pity party if this is your situation. And I see some sort of healing taking place too after regret. Seems like after you experience some sort of, crying or, any type of emotional letdown, that you go into prayer or meditation so that you can heal yourself. And it seems that, you take your power back. You're like, okay, like I feel good now, I'm strong again. And then I feel that you end up going back to the drawing board. Something's indicating that you're going to learn, or maybe you've already learned from some sort of past mistake or past regrets. And, now you know what to do next. You're like, okay, last time I did this, that didn't work, or, blah, blah, blah. I know what I need to do next. So you may go into some sort of strategizing mode. And it seems like you're trying to look at something from every possible angle to make the best possible decision or to get the best possible outcome of a situation. I'm also getting that whatever it is that you're trying to manifest is happening. It's working. It still seems like something could be like trial and error. Like, you were trying to manifest it this way. It didn't work. You did it that way. That didn't work. And you're looking at all your past failures or past mistakes. But this time you got it. So yeah, I feel like you are correcting yourself in a sense, or correcting your life. I feel like you're fixing things. And you're no longer allowing your emotions to get in the way of something. You're really approaching something in a practical manner. You're using logic. Maybe you used too many emotions before. Now you had to find a balance between logic and emotion. I feel like you're also needing patience though, but it seems like you might at least see a sign that something's growing, something's working. Let's say you invested in some sort of business or whatever, and you're checking the stocks and you've been checking the growth of it, or trying to see if there have been any changes for the past few months, and you're like, man, I don't know if I put my money in the right place. Maybe something even went down and you were like, man, like, I don't know. And then at some point something goes up a point and you're like, oh, okay, now I'm on to something. So I kind of feel that you're just needing to be patient. It's a waiting process, it's a learning process. In a love situation, somebody used manipulation in the past, and I feel like it didn't work. Maybe someone burned candles or did something to try to manipulate someone into having feelings for them, and it was like, okay, this isn't working. And now it's about being authentic. So yeah, it just seems like you're learning from past mistakes, or something that's like trial and error. You also could just find yourself feeling very emotional. It's like you're reflecting. It's not a really bad trigger, but it's still something emotional going on that maybe helps you to realize that, hey, maybe I do need to heal some more, or maybe I do need to focus some more on XYZ so that I can be a better person. Love, I feel like I got off track. I'm sorry. Love related, I do feel that somebody regrets their past decisions, especially if they used manipulation, whether this is you or, a love interest. I feel that somebody regrets what they did, and they're trying to fix it. Even if, is fixing themselves first, or fixing yourself first. There is a possibility that someone is watching you, or waiting for your response, waiting to hear from you. I feel like they're trying to see if what they did worked. They're like, let's see if, this works. If not, I already know what I need to do next. I feel like you're needing to trust your own intuition and not let someone else manipulate you into doing something that you're uncomfortable with doing. You may have handled something immaturely, or someone around you did, but again, it's about trial and error. You're learning. I feel like somebody was also maybe blinded by lust or passion. I'm also getting the energy of someone who took their time, or worked up the courage to express feelings, or to shoot their shot or what have you, only to be met with silence, or just getting a disappointing response or reaction, and then feeling like I'm never doing that again. But I feel that if this is you, you're going to pick yourself up and, you know, recover from whatever happened. I'm not saying that you're going to try again, but I feel like you're learning from past mistakes. Or maybe you had to learn humiliation, you know, something. You might be trying to find the lesson in a situation. Like, what is the lesson in this? Somebody is pretty good at creating this illusion of strength too, though. Someone's very good at covering up their feelings, very good at deflecting or pretending that feelings don't exist. I feel like at some point there's a telepathic apology being made. Somebody is trying to telepathically send their apologies. It does seem like ego or pride could have gotten away of this missed opportunity. Yeah, there are some emotional wounds that need cleaning out. Um, Something or someone wasn't healing properly. It could be that you were trying to bury emotions instead of process them, and now you're having to process them. If you're wondering why you can't be together, if there's somebody in mind that you're like, why can't we be together? I feel that there is still individual soul work that's being done. Like you guys would be a distraction for right now, or you guys just aren't on the same path. And they're needing to do something as an individual, and so are you, before you can come together. You could be reading books or doing some sort of research in regards to holistic healing, or any type of spiritual healing. I feel like a love connection kind of triggered you, or made you realize that something is buried deep, like you have some sort of deep-seated abandonment issues, or mommy issues. Somebody's mother may have hurt them, even if unintentionally. I almost feel like somebody is saying my mother is the devil. Um, Somebody might be feeling that strongly. If it's not someone's mother, it could be any mother figure, baby's mom, auntie, what have you. I don't know if someone used to play football. And I'm hearing a team name, a team name by the Rams. There could also be some sort of power struggles in the family, especially between siblings or cousins. Maybe you are trying to be the mediator, or someone is trying to help mediate your situation. Someone is trying to be the peacemaker of the family. In a love situation, I feel that there's some sort of resentment in regards to being put in a third party situation. It's like there's resentment there. Even if it's being upset with yourself for allowing yourself to get involved in a third party situation, but there is some sort of resentment. If someone is in an open or poly relationship, or any relationship where there's arrangements, I feel that there are certain parties that are jealous of one another, or they're spiteful. They don't like the other person. I don't. You still mess with that person? Why you mess with them? Like, get rid of them. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just these two people, they don't get along, even if it is some sort of open relationship or an arrangement. They don't like each other, these two people. Also, in regards to family issues, I don't know, somebody might be looking at their father in a different light. Maybe had their father on a pedestal, or was looking through rose tinted glasses. and is starting to realize that their father was not that great, or at least, something about them is just like, that's not cool. I wish my parent or my father didn't do that or wasn't like that. You could be wanting to be left alone, or it's like you're trying to figure something out on your own, like maybe you're not really wanting any help, like you want to resolve your own issue. In a love situation, it seems like there could be distance between people. Either someone is obsessively thinking about you, observing you, but at the same time not really showing that or expressing that. I'm getting something about camouflage or army fatigue. Somebody could literally be in the military. But I don't know. I kind of feel that somebody is like covered up, something is camouflaged, like you can't see what's happening. Somebody is like blending in, or something is being blended in with the surroundings. You might be able to detect or sense someone watching you, but it's like you can't see it. Something could be giving you like the heebie-jeebies. You're like, I know something's watching me. Maybe you think you're being delusional or crazy, or you're trying to sort out your thoughts and make sure that that's not the case. It is possible that something does run in the family, some sort of disorder. Something like paranoia. I'm not a doctor, but something like schizophrenia. I don't know. It just seems like maybe somebody is concerned about that being on the mother's side. You could be having some sort of medical concerns that you're trying to cover up, that you're not sure about, that you need to talk to somebody about. Or you are concerned for someone else with these behaviors. All right, so let's pull some energy cards. All right, what additional messages are there for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? You have financial constraints, Angel of Balance, Strategy, overall energy, Goddess of the Moon. So there is this feeling of depression or something being off. You could be dealing with a lack of something. There could be some sort of emotional malnourishment, maybe realizing that there's a lack of emotions from the mother or the mother's side. It seems like something is being put into the spotlight, but in a private way, or maybe you are dealing with something or coming to some sort of realization or having some sort of dreams. I feel that someone is also regretting that they didn't listen to their intuition the first time, and that may be what that disappointment or loss has to do. It's like, oh, I should have trusted my own intuition. It seems like there's also a void going on where maybe there is a lack of emotional support, and so someone is trying to fulfill that through material things. Someone also could potentially be trying to overcompensate for what they don't have. Something you could be doing something subconsciously and not realize it. Realizing that you're doing something out of emptiness or a lack of something. Your personal needs aren't being fulfilled. I do feel that you are like I said, you're learning from some sort of mistakes, and I feel that you're trying to balance things out in your life. You're having to re-strategize. You're like, okay, I made a mistake in the past, or this didn't work in the past. Now, what am I going to do? So I feel like you're having to go back to some sort of playbook. Again, I don't know if someone is like literally on a football team, a coach or somebody, because there is something about a playbook. You might feel like your inner compass has been off. I do believe the moon is still in Scorpio right now, so that also could be where these subconscious memories are coming from. This feeling of emptiness. I'm getting something about a moral compass. So you might not necessarily be a religious person or what have you, but something may be going on with that moral compass. Is something's off, and maybe something needs to be adjusted. Yeah, because it's like everybody has a boundary. But I feel like you're trying to find peace in a situation because something has been off emotionally. Yeah, and keep in mind that this could be the energy of someone else around you. Also, that this is just, temporary energies. So, yeah, try your best to stay at peace and find balance in your situation, whatever is going on. So, hopefully, this helps. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.